Hi, my name is Nairi and I'm running an adoption support type channel, and today I'm going to talk to you about the pros and cons of having a large family. I have in fact got 7 children, and it may be that you're considering having adopted children and you already have biological children, or it may be that you're considering adopting a sibling group, and so this video could be useful to you to inform your decisions. First of all, one of the pros is that if you have a lot of people in the house, there's lots of hands on deck. And as mine, some of them were older, they were able to help with some of the household chores, some of the meals, and actually enjoy getting involved in the running of the house. My sons had plenty of people to go to play with, to be entertained, to be stimulated, and to have activities. And even now, my adopted sons absolutely love playing football with my youngest birth son, who is now 22. And it's amazing to see that they have those other avenues for stimulation and activities. They have lots of people to love them, and they've always had lots of people in the house to love them. And actually our adopted sons bonded really well with our teenage children from the very beginning, and this is down potentially to their history where teenagers were involved in their care. And actually sometimes I feel that their bond was better with my teenage children than it was potentially with my husband and I. I mean, that has changed now. Now, cons, one of them is an obvious con in my book, and that is there is not enough time sometimes for all of the children, and they have to share you out as parents, and that is a real negative, I believe. And sometimes my adopted sons have found that very difficult. They don't necessarily want me to be spending time with my biological children. They want all the time to themselves. My next negative is that if you have other children in the house that are potentially older than your adopted children, then you will have different opinions happening when you're trying to parent. And our adopted boys need pretty firm parenting where they know what the boundaries are, and this can sometimes cause some disagreements and problems in the household. The biggest negative of all for us with having a larger family has actually been when our children have left home. So our children were in their teenage years when we started fostering, and by the time we'd adopted the boys, some of them were beginning to leave home, and the boys had a tremendous attachment with those children. And so one of the biggest negatives has actually been that they've lost them to go to their own household. If you have biological children and you believe you have a heart for adoption, then as long as you consider what the problems may be and the benefits, of course, then why not go for it? Because you've got the experience of parenting. I will admit that parenting adopted children is completely different, but you still understand children and their ages and stages of development, so you have a lot to offer adopted children. And if you haven't adopted yet but you're considering siblings, please check out, there's a couple of videos about siblings on my channel. Adopting siblings and sibling rivalry is the name of them. Well, there's a desperate need out there. What better way to start than to keep those children together? So I hope this video has helped you, and if it has, please take the time to subscribe, because you will know when I bring out other videos. And so I look forward to seeing you on my channel.